believe so. He's trying to sneak.
He wants them, but they know where the arrow came from.
This was never gonna happen. Mirana living in a little bit of a dream world.
Feels like you gotta go for something.
Yeah, it's just I like in these kind of situations. I like high risk, low reward plays, or high risk, high reward. Well, this is and it's more like impossible to even get in there, and obviously just gets blown up instantly. No chance to do anything. 10k lead, Aegis Juggernaut. IDC is laying into him, but Saga doesn't really seem to care too much.
Double damage!
Looks like beams on 2.5-second cooldowns. And
he doesn't have the shard yet, though. Like, the Lucent Beam gets really strong once he has a shard. Wondering if he wants to invest into it. Because second Roche, of course, is gone, so you won't get shard.
Avalanche toss, Fade on the run, pops the mech, and now going the other way, going after 70. The rest of the team's going to cut him off. XM comes in, they've got the Solar Crest onto the Tiny, and they'll get the kill.
Wasn't even close to dying on Fade. No. He still had like 400 health, popped the mech.
They're on Chalice right now, or Splitter. Doesn't have the mana for a Ravage. Or Splitter misses, though.
Radiant's top
they can't fight without Ravage. They need the damage. And this is the problem. Tiny is not snowballing in the game. You can't even kill a plus 1.5 player.
He's 2, 6, and 4. Really haven't felt his presence much.
Yeah. It was a rough Tiny game to begin with. Like, the lane is not easy. Juggernaut, Tide, Oracle, all great heroes to get to.
Your death approaches!
They're going to try and take the top tier 3. They've got the healing ward.
There's 55 health lead from the Juggernaut.
Oh, wow. Catching the Marana. SRF. Just trying to make a play there.
They killed the healing ward, which was a necessity, but he paid the right ward, so probably not worth.
Look at the Orchid. They're going to have another Lucid Beam and maybe look for a Chrono on the edge. This is actually great, but they've got a false promise. Keep alive, Sylar. For now, the Orchid comes in. The Raptor's going to be thrown forward. That's going to land onto everybody. They're going to look to get the kill on IDC, who no longer has mana. They pop the Aegis on the Jug. Sylar is going to be back alive in just a second. They need to help him out. Wintermoose Kisses coming down. Time walk away. Looking over at XCJ. Ball Lightning with the slow. XCJ should be caught. He'll end up dead. But now they've got the Goku. He's trying to run. Is the damage too much? The Orchid Bird is there. XM gets the kill. Avalanche toss finally coming through on an XM. He is gone. 84 seconds with no buyback.
Juggernaut actually cannot fight the Luna. Like, she just stood her ground with the BKB, with the Satanic, with the Butterfly. He will need to get an MKB on Juggernaut and get it fast. We see it again in the recap. Fight started off a little bit in a funny way, where Mirana just kind of suicides in. But this Luna is too much to deal with right now for EHOME. They get a Ravage on her, full Omni Slash on her. As I said, she just sits there.
Chrono just caught him on the edge.
Yeah, but again, the Oracle ult is... You just can't kill anyone in it. Now look at the Luna, just life leeching through everything with the Satanic. Killing the Juggernaut once.
Satanic.
Yeah. And then Storm, going in a little bit too aggressively, gets comboed by the Tiny, doesn't respawn. Gets taken down. A little bit unnecessary. But, you know, sometimes you just feel yourself. Gotta make some plays.
Is it worth killing the Void there for your life?
No, it's not worth. But as I said, you know, sometimes you just feel yourself like, yeah, it's going on. I'm messing.
You know, you don't fear that the game's out of hand just yet if you die.
Yeah. I mean, EHOME still know they're in a pretty good position.
They gotta be careful.
That MKB's up.
Shadows.
But now that MKB's up.
Yeah.
That Omni Slash is now gonna kill him.
See? As that Butterfly, of course, going Daedalus Shard.
Yeah. Luna is a hero that, if you win one team fight, your base is just gone.
Yeah, but that fight also has to happen
somewhere close to the enemy base.
Yeah, on the other side of the river, I'd say. But you're certainly right.
Luna almost sitting at level 24. He's actually so damn high level.
Touche!
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he outleveled XM by 2 levels, and he's the highest level on Dire. 25 talent of Luna, anything great? I mean, 30% life steal. I mean, you already have Satanic, not really game-breaking.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's decent, I guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
30% is 30%, as we all know.
Which is almost 40%.
Yeah. And certainly more than 20.
And if it's almost 40%, you round up to 50, which is almost 100. So you're basically like...
Stupendous.
Yeah. That's how math works.
Yes.
In Europe as well.
Bad.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not the only one that gets taught that way.
I always do that. 25? Dude, that's almost 50. Halfway to 100.
Yeah, halfway to 200. And it never stops. Luna now picked up a shot. 5-man smoke. Son Goku leading the charge. Smoke on smoke action. Usually not what I prefer, but they're just gonna be avoiding each other.
Gold for me.
Tide going for the arcane blink. He needs some time.
Yeah. Them. I guess Oracle will just be saving anybody that gets thrown. It's a very tough void game.
And he did that. You know, he's been doing it well. He's got the Psychic Headband. He got the early Blink Dagger. Like, this was a really early Blink Dagger frac. And it's helped him get the positioning that he needs to find a false promise.
It really, even if you die as Oracle after you save a teammate from the Chronosphere, you still did your job. You're still in a good position to win a team fight. What they need right now is a good old 5-man Chrono. Let's go, Son Goku.
The Eclipse.
The Eclipse with the bouncing glaives.
Don't look right into the
Savage Gem on tight.
Oh, Chrono on it too.
Oh, that's good.
It's out of the storm as well as the Sapphire. They're going to go to the Eclipse. The Air Exploiter. It's very good. They got the same on XM with the False Promise. Chalice comes through with a Ravage. That's not going to hit him. You see the pop the BKB. They're still going after Chalice. They'll get the kill out of the Tide Hunter, but they've lost themselves both their supports. Luna getting low. Satanic Fury. Satanic is going to be enough for Lightning Vortex. No. IDC. He ends up dead, and now the rest may follow. 7E with the BKB. It's not looking likely that he'll survive this. Does toss away the jug. Gets up onto the high ground, and now their attention actually goes into the Faceless Void. So it's just because Son Goku is the one getting chased.
I mean, you hate to see it. This entire fight is purely won on the back of a double damage rune on Juggernaut. If he doesn't have that, Luna actually outfights him, and sometimes it happens, I guess. You have all the rune control. You're gonna get the DD eventually. In this case, it just might have won EHOME the game.
Just not.
Yeah. IDC probably taking a Juggernaut.
Toss back. Sour gets Blade Fury off and
toss back for what?
Is dead.
Okay.
Toss back. Hype?
Yeah. Fake hype.
Toss back for what?
He does have a buyer though.
Yeah. Son Goku.
So he can toss back again.
No Chrono for 80.
Has fallen.
You're going to lose his top set.
Yeah, he's always defensive now.
And they've got the Orchid, they have the Falling with the Vortex. Do they have the control? They've rooted him up. Son Goku gets the time lock away.
Are fortified.
Arrow. Dodge. Dodge. Not by extent though. Oh, he wakes him up with the Oracle heal. I like that.
Look for the Mirana. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. Maybe unnecessary for Fade to throw those out there, but they do get the kill on SRF.
See, always live and learn, Beak. I'm not an Oracle player. I never even thought about using that spell to wake someone up from the ETC.
I'm surprised you never thought of it being the carry, trying to find ways to wake up from the sleep if you get hit by it.
Not sure, but usually it's like the support that I got. Yeah, okay.
Radiant's middle
Anyway,
tower has fallen.
Want to wake me up, dude? Huh? You say you wake me up, I trust you. One more level on Juggernaut. I really hope he's gonna go for the Omni Slash duration because he never comes close to dying. He has an Oracle behind him. Just go pure damage.
Crazy that Storm is out.
What talent is he gonna go for?
Like
Double Overload attack bounce.
Sylar's 7-8. I guess Storm.
Oh,
involved a lot more.
he has the Penta-Edge Sword on Jug.
Allies.
80 bonus attack range. Nope, 100, sorry.
Invisibility.
Penta. Edge sword. Right into the Ravage. They're going to blink forward and go after Son Goku as well as the Mirana. They've got the Ravage that hits, but it's not going to get more than just SRF for the moment. They drop the Eclipse down onto Chalice and toss him up into the air. The right click's coming through, but it's not going to be enough to keep Chalice alive right now. Chrono down onto 2. They've got the Earth Split. False Promise comes out with the Storm. They get the Kona XCJ as well. 17 to 30. The damage on the Sylar. He's trying to blink Fury away, but he ends up dead. Oh dear. He's gone. Does have buyback. It's an unstoppable spree going the way of IDC. First hit bash, of course. Fade, now dead, timeless, relic. It's a good one to have if you're SAG, and look at the time. It's Roche o'clock.
Yeah, it's Roche o'clock indeed. We'll see if he wants to buy back or not. But this is the difference between not having a deity and having one. IDC obliterates Sylar. There's no chance whatsoever. And look at that team fight again. Started off in a pretty interesting way where Mirana gets taken down again. But the Omni Slash doesn't do enough damage now without the deity. IDC stands tall and have to destroy Sylar. In the backline, Son Goku lives barely. Also can't take him down. Very tanky Void. Now Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shot.
Refresher
That's
on the
double chrono.
Void.
That's double chrono.
And going Divine Rapier on Luna.
Again, IDC actually, he just doesn't care. Every game, Rapier game.
Dire's
Don't need
middle
strike.
tower
I
is
just,
under attack.
I just need the Rapier.
Yeah. To be fair, they have no real evasion on the Dire.
Dire's middle tower.
And we have seen how fast the Juggernaut already died.
I wouldn't mind if Jug had, like, atlas on it. Because
I just
takes you out of the fight for a split second. Like, you use that with the Omni Slash, you're just bouncing around, like you're staying away from things, but also outputting damage.
I kind of feel like he needs some
Radiant's bottom tower
just
is
a
under
way
attack.
to fight the Luna head on. Like a Satanic would work wonders for him. If he can just stand toe to toe with the Luna, that's the only problem they have. Nobody can 1v1 the Luna right now. None of them.
IDC's name is not
Stupendous.
Goku, but certainly going
Feels
Super
like it.
Saiyan
Whoa,
God.
what'd I miss?
Yeah. Double Chrono could be super game winning. Like you can kill a Storm, he buys back, you kill him again with the next Chrono. Potentially just win a game right there.
Radiant
They need to be
are
careful
scanning.
about how they
Dire's top tower
really-
is under attack.
try to tear out this fight.
SAG is really good at always
Dire's
kind of
top
eking their way
tower
back
has
into it.
fallen.
It's a very sort of different feeling we get from them.
Yeah, the Weaver game wasn't exactly a lost game where they looked terrible or anything like that. They just had a bad chrono at the end. Like, that was the difference maker.
Dire's
Yeah,
top
and
tower
Void is a
under
hero like that.
attack.
They have to be careful. Like if the top tower falls, it's going to be Bound City.
Hopefully Void's not level 5.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that extra AoE.
I hope he goes for backtrack this time, learning the lesson from the last time.
Boots and beat falling. He's coming through. There's the chrono. On a sideline. They got the eclipse down. One of his kisses coming in, and that's going to be the second chrono right on top of the heroes. But the Alpha promise off out of the Juggernaut. Can they keep alive Sideline?
Juggernaut might
The
die
dash
here.
coming in. The toss up in the air. Can he survive? He goes into the Omni Slash. He takes out IDC's first 570 falls, and Sideline is gone. He's going to buy back with the boost beam coming through on a fade. XCJ looking for the sweep. That hits on the chalice. Full forward from X Nova, charging up the Fortune's End. Will be a route, potentially an opportunity for EHOME to catch up. That actually looks up 2. The Ravage is in. It is over 3. XCJ, he's gone. And IDC soon to follow into the grave. They got the kills that they came for. That is well timed by Chalice.
Yeah, very well done by them. A small misplay by Luna. He used the
Radiant's
Satanic
middle tower is under
for
attack.
no reason, really. If he had it there, potentially he could fight back, maybe kill a hero or two. But well played by EHOME. Cost him the buyback of Sylar, though. If he dies one more time.
But it also cost the buyback of IDC.
Sure, it did. And Tiny and Titan have no buyback. So they might just be looking to close out the game right here. Can Luna defend this alone?
So, Butterfly.
It's a good decision because he has no MKB.
Right.
However, he has 5k gold saved up, so he could just go MKBs.
He could see it.
Arrow on Sylar.
Be careful.
Dire's curry.
They don't have false promise for 12 seconds.
Take high, but I thought IDC was going to go in.
Time walk in, time walk out, do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself
middle
around.
tower has
Yeah.
fallen.
But this Lucent beam spam with the auto attack coming out from it is actually
Radiant
disgusting.
structures are
Doesn't have chrono for another 70 seconds, so right now, EHOME kind of feels comfortable to stay here.
Luna's out of mana
False
too.
promise. Push coming in on the chalice, all ending vortex coming through, arrow out on Sylar, catches him off the speed. Sylar has been caught for a second, but they just can't do anything. They've got the Heaven's Halberd on the IDC, so the damage isn't coming out from this Luna.
Oh, we're doing a lot of fake hype today. Sorry, guys. It always looks quite promising because it takes a lot of damage, like a lot of burst damage, but then no follow-up. Luna quite scared for her own life. Going to a Sange Yasha.
It's just you see You see the post arrow play out in your head
I know.
before they even jump.
But why did he go into Saint Yasha? Out of any item. Like, he needs an MKB and he needs it now.
Yeah.
He started Eagle Song on Jack. He won't be able to kill the Jack anymore.
Double Ravage.
Double Ravage. Omelette du fromage.
He really needs that Kaioken 10 times to really spill in.
He needs Super Saiyan Blue God Mode Kaioken times 10 Gogeta. Gogeta, whatever.
Spell Prism. 2 seconds. Make it even, lower on the cooldown.
So now the problem is that Luna will die in one Omni Slash from full health. Like, Jack is just a super anti-carry, especially with level 25 talent, plus 1 second duration.
Catch the first Ravage, they'll probably catch the second.
Yep. He will shred this Luna, and honestly, I just want to see it. Let's go.
Force
Shred her.
going for the pike.
On the Luna, yeah, needs some mobility. I'm just not on board at all with the Saint Yasha pickup. If he went MKB, sure, I love it. Saint Yasha is... as a 6th item also.
God.
Yeah.
Things are tense. Nobody wants to make the move because you can see how fast your buildings go.
EHOME has the map control right now. So they're probably just going to be waiting out the next Roche or wait for a potential mistake from SAG. They have a Storm, the best hero in the game to punish said mistakes.
Ho-ho!
And he will almost have his Cyber Vice.
Money.
Hex.
BKB is good, but if you're hacked instant, can't use it.
For Sylar or IDC. 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
Pudding pop!
Tiny's is up in 30, but he doesn't have the gold for it.
So the problem with Tiny this game is just he never managed to transition into a core. So it's basically Luna versus 5.
Didn't really do anything.
Tiny pickup, they picked it into the Storm, mind you.
Luna taking that Lucent mini stun.
Yeah.
25.
Which is an odd decision without the Scepter.
Oh, like that. Hex out of the Luna. They're going to go with the Ravage. So the Refreshment will the second Ravage. That's going to be Luna dead. 2 minutes gone without IDC. And EHOME should be able to close it up. Get the kill there on to 70. They'll take out this Elder Titan. And EHOME, they're going to take this game.
Saga flaming IDC a little bit with the voice line here.
Radiant's middle
Sounds
tower
fun.
has fallen.
Chrono.
Chrono on
Just not timely enough.
Tide Hunter. Yeah. It was honestly from what they had, I think SAG played quite well. Just they outdrafted themselves pretty hard, picking Tiny into Storm, and Luna into Juggernaut with a Void already. I feel like it was a really good carry Void game. I don't know why they just didn't do that.
Yeah.
Pick another offlane that can pressure the Juggernaut, like an LC or something.
They seem to like that offlane Void. Getting like just on the edge of working.
Perhaps it's the only thing holding it back. The gameplay is actually really good.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Banned
is out as they go with their fire, perhaps.
10 seconds remaining.
What?
5 seconds remaining.
I always left.
Yeah, I don't think it's Sylar Hero, unfortunately.
Radiant
saying.
team pick.
Have to have it. How were you not practicing it after TI9?
Dire team pick.
Razor.
Wow.
Like, they didn't even know like
Yeah,
what
there's no, like,
Razor's
troll
playing
or
into,
lifesteal
but they're
or
like, yeah, we're
anything.
gonna ruin your carry no matter what. That's an early play into.
And it's even not that good of a denial
10
pick. Like, if
seconds
you want to
remaining.
pick troll, ban the Razor.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Try that.
What if they're trying to put how to approach the draft? Like, yeah, we can't.
Confuse them.
Yeah, just try to confuse. Pick make Leonard. You can't.
Dire team ban.
Okay, this one way to break the cookie as well. Lines.
Radiant team ban.
Multitude.
Dire team ban.
It's not even like IDC
Radiant team
exclusively plays Melee. Like his Weaver. I think his Weaver would be fine in this game.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Okay, so I guess just ban out all the range.
Potentially.
Radiant team ban.
Arrows.
10
You have to get a
seconds
Mjolnir
remaining.
on Drow, though, for the sparking.
5
Because it
seconds
could work.
remaining.
Like, they don't have closers. You don't necessarily carry a gust to get that.
5.
That's what I was wondering. Like, why first phase it unless if you're trying to throw a curveball?
See if any.
He's only got worse
Because it was
you
your
can't even
friend
farm.
playing it, right?
There were some people.
I remember that. It was LeBron playing it, I believe.
I wasn't about to name names. But
He was a
No,
pioneer.
I remember the game. I mean, the Razor was played for years ago as well. People experimenting to figure out if it can work. Works
10
sometimes,
seconds.
but
Isn't that when Storm Surge could actually farm though, like in downtime?
yeah.
And now what the
5
hell does
seconds.
Now
he
you
do?
have
remaining.
move speed.
Oh boy,
What an
how
ability!
exciting!
The most boring ability in the.
They banned out Ursa. Wouldn't that have been a pretty bad pick against a Razor? Whoa,
still.
who is that? Is that IDC? I don't know. It was like his
I
whole
did see
hand
it,
was
yeah.
like it had like
Dire
a
team
talisman on it. Oh, what the hell is this draft?
All right.
Well, told you they're trying to confuse them. it's
Mission
working. Like at
accomplished.
least they're confusing us on the panel.
For position 5, raise off lane ogre or something
Mid lane
like
ogre,
that.
10
Yeah.
seconds
lane
remaining.
Midas ogre. Let's go.
So usually with an
5
ogre you want
seconds remaining.
bonus
Bloodlust.
attack speed, yeah, and
Needed a spell. Like spell here is. I wouldn't mind seeing.
Or Abaddon. I'd be down for
Abaddon, yeah.
Abaddon.
Abaddon
the
is
good
also
old
fun.
Abaddon.
Yeah.
it was in the major. It was the go-to hero versus Shadow Shaman and Lion,
Yep.
which is Abaddon. Sparking Arrow Gaming have got in store because usually they've been the ones that confuse us with their draft.
Radiant
First pick
team
Void,
pick.
flex it to offlane. Ordinary, just an AA.
They're expecting like an alchemist or something, which would be not bad.
It is something that they have drafted for, but maybe their Scar or something.
10 seconds
Overall,
remaining.
AA is not necessarily a pick that Chinese
5
region
seconds
teams
Yeah, it's
pick
not that.
specifically to counter something. They just like the hero.
I'm thinking, did I read the patch notes correctly? What is
That's
going on?
that's a tattoo. Look at his hand. Yeah, it's IDC.
Of course,
Alright,
it
good.
is. Yep, you have the shard on the ogre right now, so you can use that fire shield as well, which is
I think it's what blocks 3 damage instances, deals 80 damage, and you can put it on buildings. I see it a lot.
Imagine,
Look.
imagine. I was crafting the other.
Okay.
Imagine having
Dire team
here
pick.
with his
What's your
shard
next
as well,
matrix?
defense tricks. You shield on top of that,
Ion shell.
iron. You have flame guard.
Flame Guard Ember with fire shield,
Literally
not
Dark
sword
Seer.
damage.
Yeah.
Just put all the balls on and then put it on an IO. That's what you do.
10
And you
seconds
relocate
remaining.
him. Destroy everything around.
A bit greedy
5
lineup, but
seconds.
You don't
remaining.
say.
so they go with Pango. They have Rolling Thunder, which
I've seen back in the day when Centaur was popular, Pango versus quite a bit. If Mars is out of the equation, you pick up the Pango, you still have a hero.
spell
Dire team back.
Pango, Shadow Shaman.
Razor now is a core, right? It has to be Pango offlane
Radiant
or
team
mid.
back.
Same for Razor offlane or mid, depending
I
who's
mean,
playing with you.
the chances of the Razor not being a core in the first place were pretty slim. Say no.
Yeah, that's the question though. Why are you picking the Razor so early on then? Maybe, of course, these teams
10
do
seconds remaining.
scrim against each other and other teams in Formation
Dire
League.
team back.
Get that Razor as soon as
I
possible.
mean, I-League has been going on, and apparently Ame threw earlier today in I-League. The LGD versus IG, maybe?
I don't believe.
Oh, the elephant. Oh, really? Yeah, no, him throwing, I know, it does sound kind of weird,
Doesn't
right?
sound like him.
Sounds
at all.
uncommon.
I never heard anything
5
like that.
seconds
Didn't
remaining.
happen. By the way, they ban out the Lina, which is historically been a really good hero versus Razor mid lane, so also SAG did play it before.
If it's mid,
Radiant team ban.
It's always been what Lina, Quap, and Mirana. If Mirana is in the meta on that mid lane, you pick it up and you have a decent.
Yo, Sylar anti-mage.
10 seconds
Feels like a
remaining.
pretty good AM game.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Ranger as well, one of the heroes that can think and more in the meta right now. SAG, they need they do their mid laner now. Razor
Get the Quap.
still in the pool.
Doesn't really
10
answer
seconds remaining.
Tango. You could get Puck. Still available.
5 seconds
Two
remaining.
hard lanes where
Radiant team pick. Mirana.
they go with the Mirana instead. It's a core Mirana, I
It's
guess.
a core
Snap.
Mirana or core Snap.
I believe it's Mirana versus Razor, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't think Snap can cook yet of length.
we have seen it picked up by who was it? Emo played Mirana mid in the
10 seconds
season one.
remaining.
Still something that we occasionally.
5 seconds remaining.
Meanwhile, EHOME they need a good core here, and Centaur is problematic to deal with, right? PL that you mentioned.
Do you think it's a raid?
Oh, they could, yeah.
Puck on it. Or
You have to win so early.
Yeah,
you
though,
have
against
to
the
do because you're
Spectre.
playing against.
Medusa.
Go
Choose
with
your
the
hero.
Medusa instead. All right, they go with their own big win con delayed game scenario with an ogre, so you have that bloodlust as well. And I don't know. I like SAG's draft. I'm just not sold on the Mirana mid again. It is versus Razor, and you see the reason.
I'm more of a glitched cosmetic kind of guy. You know, the bleak hallucinations, the trails of the...
Mob DK.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot too.
Well, the bunny's pretty
What's the
popular in the
prediction,
Chinese
though?
region. EHOME.
That's a foolish mistake.
Prepare
I'm
for
going SAG.
battle.
Shocking.
Smoking hot steak over there.
Why am I going SAG? Because I feel
Right.
Razor should not have a great game at all, actually.
Right.
And, I mean, we did talk about the Dusa last pick. It's a good pick once again. But Spectre against Dusa is pretty good. I hope they don't let me down.
Is that the whole hot take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, SAG will be the major winners.
Major winners.
2023.
No. Will they even have the same roster by then?
Why are you doubting me? You literally said you don't disagree with me.
Yeah, I mean, when you say smart things.
Are you saying that wasn't smart?
SAG major winner 2023.
Yeah. IDC gonna lift up the trophy.
30 seconds to battle.
And the post-game interview will be like, how do you feel? IDC.
Does that count if these players aren't on SAG? Or does it have to be the org?
I mean, that's up to your definition.
I'm not the one who predicted it.
I'm just stating what will happen in 2 years.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, we're still doing majors at that point.
I don't like that
The battle
tone from you,
will
sir.
No, I'm saying like
Young sir?
instead of like the, you know, we've gone back and forth from like major, the TI to like events throughout the year, minors, majors.
Hey, but then we'll have 11 majors, 1 a month.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, me too. That would be
Similar to like battle cups.
pretty intense. Yeah, I mean,
That's a lot of
Do you
Dota.
remember the TI where winning battle cups would give you like a qualifier spot?
Yeah, I was never even close to that.
Well, fortunate.
I've done a couple open qualifiers though in my time.
How's those?
Yeah.
So Mirana skilled Starfall level 1 gets drained. Worth it or no? Pick up on the analysis.
I'm gonna say not worth it. What's the answer?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yeah, but I was getting the confirmation from you, the analyst.
Oh, right. Yeah, not worth it.
Okay, I just wanted to be.
I mean, you got 2 lasses with it. Guess it's okay, but not worth it. Because it costs a lot more mana, too. I like this Dusa Bloodluster. A Bloodluster Dusa is... A Bloodluster Dusa has a lot more speed.
I do like X Nova on the Ogre in general.
Has been killed.
But his courier just died. Do you have to retract the statement now?
No, didn't die with anything on it. It's okay. You give up a little bit of gold, 125.
Yeah. As the cost said, courier kills are absolute game winning.
I think so.
That's what I said.
Well, I was wondering if you were confirming.
Ah. I'm just here to confirm everything, huh?
yeah. I'm going to you.
I mean, it's a lot of gold. It's like 1 CS per player for free. I would take it. Who wouldn't?
Me?
You would.
No.
Of course you would. You're not like that. You're a smart guy. Sometimes.
Confirm that with you.
Yeah. It's true.
X Nova just running around, being Ogre.
Yeah. Doing ogre things. Having 7 health region. Now 14. Yeah. Stick. Who's gonna get the big centaur? And why is it the centaur? Yes. Wow, X Nova stole it.
Ooh, okay.
Some Goku. That was more like a Vegeta move.
Stealing it?
No.
How does failure taste?
Okay. Fair enough. Son Goku taking a lot of damage. The ignite, the damage in from Sylar, the run. And he's hit with that fire blast. He's
Snake
getting
and
body
one.
blocked by X Nova. This might just be first blood and will be. Sylar.
Who the deuce?
He got the first blood. Razor taking some damage over mid, but not anything to really worry about.
I mean, SAG is just trying everything in their power to make sure I look like Dumbo. But they'll still end up winning. Just you wait, my friend. A fat Medusa has no problem.
Oh, no.
Just kite her.
Oh, yeah. Just kite her.
Yeah. Arrow her. Spectral dagger her. Stun her. Easy.
I just see him having some good games. He really knows how to secure his farm in his lane. I'm interested to see how well he does that now with the Spectre.
Spectre against Pango Shaman.
Tough.
It's a decent lane. Like, you can't get super pressured until Pango's like higher level, 4 or 5.
Right.
So you should be able to secure quite a bit of farm here. He also has very high innate HP region. Version, of course. So.
Fire snap cookie into the
Nice arrow.
Catch that on X Nova. Stunned for a while. Still very tanky. Stun comes out onto the Mirana.
Big stick.
SRF looking for the body blocks, and X Nova will just die.
Good setup here. And Son Goku eating a lot of full-powered snakes.
Denied.
Medusa is so hard to play against as a hero. Make it really hard to not eat those snakes.
Shackle, XCJ, the damage is there. Chalice, though, is going to freeze over. No longer frozen, but doesn't have any way to
One more
get
hit.
out of this. One more hit is there for IDC to get the return.
Not worth it. Like, giving Spectre 3 kills and XP like this is not good. He's sitting at level 4.5 already.
Damn.
If you think that's a damn moment, Silas almost 5.
Yeah, he's having a really good lane.
Oh, now Bloodlust as well.
Bloodlust is going to make this even more fearful.
He is going to farm away a storm later on.
Fire Snap Cookie.
Oh, good cookie.
That lands on X-Nova, who throws the stun out. It's got
Good, I think
Bloodlust
himself.
once again. Doesn't need to reapply. It also has the Ignite.
What do you think about mana shield giving just 3 mana now? Do you like that change?
It's alright. It's not like a crazy amount.
Yeah. It's not. Oh. 250 though? That's quite a bit, I guess. But in turn, she got her in-gain reduced a little bit. But overall, I'm a big Dusa fan. I feel like this hero is a little bit underpicked.
Yeah, I mean, you called it coming into the final pick. I mean, what made you want to see Dusa?
And this kind of lineup is just, again, something we've seen yesterday in the SA region as well. It's just a hero that just gives you a winning condition, you know?
Right.
When you like don't have a clear one, you have good fighting, good brawling. Medusa is just kind of this like security you have. If you last pick this Medusa, there's no counter in the game, you get really big, and you just can't lose team fights anymore. You get a snake, he's probably gonna go for Aggrams eventually. You get the stone on every snake, you have the stone gaze, of course.
Going after IDC, Fade coming over, and they've got the shackle. They get the disarm, and they get the lucky shot, finally comes through. One more shot needed to get the kill, and SRF as well as this ancient apparition of XCJ are just too slow to rotate in.
Yeah, IDC with a little bit of a misplay there. He did not have a stick in his inventory, so he didn't have mana to Spectre Dagger out.
I'm worried about SAG's lineup once Pangolier starts to get going as well. But like that Blink Dagger that we normally see on the Pangoliers could be devastating. You're running away, Blink, Rolling Thunder with Stone Gaze coming your way. The setup's certainly there for you.
The Chalice is gonna get stunned.
Oh, Arcane is already for Fade.
Oh, he's rolling up into the
And they want to go for this. They're bringing the Ogre over. They bounce back and forth. They've got the Shackle. There's the Ignite. SRF on the run. 70 though. He's rotated in. Gets hit up in the air. And now XM's here. Flies the field on a 3. Gets the static link out on XCJ. Trying to soak up as much damage as he can, but it's only a level 1 static link, so XM now starting to need to run, but they've got the Shackle onto the Mirana. The right click's coming in from XM. He's not really that comfortable fighting this. The Starstorm takes out Fade. IDC disarmed. That Frostbuckle does a lot, and it forces him to use the Hunt to run. Chilling Touch, not enough damage, and now Chalice, he's on the run, dead to 7E. X-Nova, he's going to be next. 3 heroes dead, triple kill for 7E. He makes a rotation that doesn't exactly start right, but finishes well.
Yeah, this engage lasted for a really long time. He got like 3 Starstorms off in the team fight. Of course, all of them dealing massive amounts of magic damage. Way too much for the Razor. And the Pangolier to handle. Good rotation, but the big problem still remains. Medusa is absolutely free farming. So sure, you helped your Spectre a little bit, but you gotta address that Medusa problem soon.
True, but 70 now goes ahead of the Razor by 1,000 gold. He did 2,200 damage.
Yeah, he owned. Like, he had so many Starstorms, as I said, good arrow connections as well.
And IDC doesn't originally have 6 here.
Yeah, he just got it at the after a CS, I
Dire's
believe.
middle tower is under attack.
Last moment he needed it.
Or was it a hero kill, perhaps?
Run backing up. Sound of the Mirana. Things get a little interesting. It might have been on the Fade kill.
Dire's
Yeah.
top
Yeah, Fade
tower
kill.
is under attack.
Pops the horn, goes down, goes back up. And we have seen this already in a couple of other games. Like SAG is, individually, they're all pretty good. It's just usually when the whole picture has to come together is where they struggle.
Yeah. He's going all the way back to base. So IDC getting some time there, all the way back to base. They're going after the Medusa. They've got X-Nova here. Bloodlust running out of mana. Cold Feet not going to go over.
Yep. The other here would have died here, but of course Medusa has about 2,000 effective HP. Yeah.
I love that phrase.
What is ineffective HP then? Does the term exist?
Dire's middle tower.
I don't
I don't know
know.
if one's mutually exclusive to needing the other.
Don't think so.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Faded Brooch,
Dire's
Keen
top
Optic,
tower is
two
under attack.
decent items there.
Mirana is
And
big.
also has the arc. Yeah, well, that triple kill boosted him up real heavy.
He's going for Dragonlance first item. I wonder if he's still going to go into the Witchblade,
Radiant's bottom
which
tower
is really good
under
on
attack.
Mirana instead of arrows and
Dire's
stuff,
middle
or
tower is
it's like a
under attack.
Maelstrom, a more conventional sort of item build.
Rolling Thunder coming through once again, but Stampede goes and tries to send these heroes away. Finally gonna catch up to XCJ. Swashbuckle, Shield Crash,
Still
needs one
alive.
more shot, but they won't.
Invisibility.
16 health is what keeps him alive.
You got stick juke.
It was close.
Yeah. 10 health left. Rolling Thunder expended, but of course cooldown is so low you don't really mind too much. Game is very even actually. SAG once again holding their own.
Yeah, Mirana's doing well for SAG. The mid's doing well there. The
Dire's
safe
middle
lane
tower is
through
under
the side of EHOME's doing even better. Fake getting chased down. IDC gets a kill.
It's a kill, yeah.
Uses the honk.
I mean, you're quite happy to use it this early
Dire's middle tower
to just
is
secure
under
yourself some
attack.
kills like that. He's actually not going Blade Mail on the Spectre. I think it's the
On the
only
Fiesel.
Spectre we have seen not going for Blade Mail. Especially in a combination with Chip Vest.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sengoku in trouble. XM. Now with the level 2 in the static link, so that feels a little bit better. They'll get themselves a second on SRF. They'll look over at XCJ. Finally, the 50 down. This might just be a triple kill for XM, and it will be. So both mids now owning a triple kill. That's big, because he's now ahead of the Mirage. And he's taking a stack.
Yeah, you can't take any of these fights without the Centaur ult. Oh, good arrow connection.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're going to get
attack.
the kill, yeah, big.
Oh,
It
the
certainly
creep
works.
killed him.
Got the stun. Silverhorn's doing a lot of damage, and 70's going to die.
Radiant's top tower is
To
under
XM, yeah.
That's even better, because now he's dominating. I'm wondering, now XM's come over, they spot this ancient stack.
Gold is a great conductor.
That's who's gonna farm it though? It was designed to be farmed by Spectre with the Blade Mail, but he's not going Blade Mail.
And they're going to stack it again? Or they're not?
That means they'll have to farm it as a team. Like 3-4 heroes will have to combine the strength to farm it.
Dire's
I
top
was thinking maybe
tower
Ethan
is
can
under
come over
attack.
and try and
It's Dursa if
take
he
it
gets
himself.
there.
Yeah. Because you know it's there.
Yeah.
You were over there, the stacks have been made.
You have
Now
to be so
SAG are
careful.
going to try and go for this.
Can Centaur tank this? He's taking a lot of damage.
He's trying.
He's taking a lot of
It's
damage.
not easy.
There's no way.
Yeah,
Dire's
you want to
top
double edge
tower
this. It's
is
just going to get riskier.
Yeah, already sitting at half health.
Close down. Alright. He's doing it.
Ish.
Kind of.
Maybe?
Yeah, he's got it.
Radiant's bottom
proud.
tower is under
I'm
attack.
surprised they didn't place a word there either.
Radiant structures are
Because EHOME
fortified.
come over. I mean, they have all those heroes push through, come across.
He wouldn't be the first guy to die there.
Plasma Field XM going in even further, looking for XCJ, and we'll get the kill. Now on a mega kill streak. All of a sudden, he, in the last 2-3 minutes, has 5 kills.
It's just so free for him to run in. With an increased movement speed of the
Dire's
Storm
middle
Surge.
tower is under attack.
Hey, it's free food for him. So is Snapfire, really. He's going straight into the BKB. Once that's up, they don't really have a way to deal with him. Only thing they can do is run away with the Stampede.
And still, you look at Sylar.
I would like to confirm with you. Do you like this Spectre item build?
It's a bit slow. And I think if he had that Blade Mail, he would have been able to take that stack.
The thing is, Blade Mail is really good when there's a lot of passive damage coming out from heroes. Like Razor hates playing against Blade Mail. Because there's so much damage coming out.
Could you have gone Blade Mail Diffusal?
You could. Or you just go to conventional or go Blade Mail Manta style.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure why I went to... Of course, there's a Medusa.
That's like the instant, that's why he did it, but at the same time, is that enough of a reason to do it? Because like, it makes sense. XCJ did again.
It's still sabotaging your own progress.
Yeah. So it's weighing the pros and cons. Jules, ooh, rolling thunder ready for the arrows coming in. Bounce SRF up into the air, go after 70. He's going to leap once, twice, and now he's out of range.
And this is where all the problems come in for SAG just have no reliable way of setting up stuns.
Dire's middle tower.
As I say that, Centaur now finally finishes Blink Dagger.
Dire's structures are
They could
fortified.
potentially set up a big stomp into a blast. Just, I guess, the best combo they have.
Serpent Wards to set up mid.
Gonna do it fast if they want to do it.
Blink, hook stomp, arrow coming through. It's on tanky X Nova.
Has
Ice Blast is going to come in and land
On 4.
on to 4. And
Goodbye,
X Nova.
Held
on.
Taking all the ults.
Confused
Yeah,
as to
I think
which
he's
target
very
needs
okay with that.
killing.
He's very happy, yeah?
All the while, Sylar's just farming away, doing his thing, going into the Manta.
This Medusa is going to be... Yeah. I think we have seen a lot of Dusas, even in Europe as well, and they have all done a lot of work. I'm scared of this hero. The Dusa meta is coming back, my friend.
It's not the troll snipe.
I think Dusa is worse. Just so hard to push into, so hard to fight into, so hard to lane into. Just overall annoying.
Let's see.
Why does Stone Gaze have 1200 radius, by the way? Hey, all by himself. On again.
XM coming forward, gets another kill. Wicked sick. Wicked.
It's just so easy for him. Look at his movement speed with the Bloodlust.
It's disgusting.
472.
It's very fast. Goes into the early BKB, going Yasha next. Someone's going to see that Yule's. They're going to halt for this. They want Chalice. Yule's up into the air, goes to the rolling thunder, and TP's away. Oh, does he? For a second,
Dire's
maybe.
middle tower is under attack.
You actually don't get the armor reduction from the Shredder if you're on the BKB, so they probably couldn't medallion him either. It's a wasted Haunt. Wasted Stampede.
Things down here for SAG.
Dire's
And
bottom
Medusa
tower is
happily
under
farming
attack.
away. Level 14
Radiant's top
already.
tower is
Mantis
under
are
attack.
completed. 2.3k ahead of the spec. You have your Diffusal now, but you don't farm
Dire's
faster with it.
structures
What do you do with it now?
fortified.
It's exactly the problem I have with this item.
Ida play?
If you had a Blade Mail, you'd probably be sitting at about 9k in net worth yourself at this point.
Keeping up, maybe even have the Blade Mail and Diffusal.
Yeah.
Or, like you said,
Dire's
Blade Mail
bottom
Manta.
tower has fallen.
XM's getting out of hand too, and it's not only about Sylar doing his thing. 'Cause he's got free farm at the moment, and XM's getting the free kills.
Yeah, once again, they're spotting the stacks. Not as big this time, but I'd still be worth taking it away from them.
CJ.
6k lead already for
Dire
Radiant here,
scanning.
Mr. B-Cops.
Yeah, it's
Looking
a
rough
lot.
again. I feel like SAG in game 2, they always become a lot weaker than in game 1. It's like they ran out of juice.
They're gonna go Roche.
And they cannot hit Radiant here. They have Rolling Thunder, they have Stone Gaze.
Ice Blast comes in, that'll stop this.
Needs to be
They want to
middle.
go for it. They're going to go for Fate first. They'll get the kill. The Plasma Field hits on the 2. They'll use the Stampede. They've got the Static Link. He'll outrun it. TP in from Fate, who did buy back. They've got the Euros up into the air with the Rolling Thunder coming through on the Sun Goku. Meanwhile, Axel with the BKB chasing XCJ as well as IDC. They've got the Hex out onto the Centaur as well as the kill. They'll take out Sun Goku. Beat them for 35, no buyback. Arrow not going to hit. Splits the seams of everybody on EHOME.
Yep. And that's it. The initiation of the Dire is dead. Or they have no real way of fighting back.
Shadows, take
I don't think they're gonna go Roche right away. They probably want to wait for the Shaman wards to be able to commit for that. Arrow. Too fast. If that arrow hits, he might be dead with that Ice Blast. He could be still cooldown.
Yeah, they want to wait for the BKB too, probably.
I mean, Dusa is really happy either way.
Let thy healing
Ekula on Dusa. Nice item pickup.
He's got Manta, he's got Mask of Madness, 1,800 gold,
Is under
11k
attack.
net worth. Like, Tyler's in a great position.
And he's got Bloodlust. Which is how much attack speed? 60.
Self bonus 90, ally bonus 60.
From Goku. Steady.
Yeah, dead once again, and they've actually sold up 7E. They've got heroes coming around the side of Sylar and X-Nova. Maybe they can catch SRF. 7E stayed around a little bit too long. He's got all 3 leaves. The question is, can he get out of there?
Dire's middle tower
Can he get out of dodge?
Still doesn't look like it.
He leaves, plus Cookie.
And he doesn't even get close to leaving. And they also get the kill on SRF. Like, this is just EHOME dominating SAG.
Yeah, they're just running him over completely.
They're going to get a tier 2 here.
It's rough with a draft like this. If you don't win early game, you know, like it's just really hard to fight because you have no targeted stunts. You have one Blink Dagger, Centaur, Hoof Stomp. That's it. That's the setup for the arrow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You don't know how you fight back now. Mirana also itemizing into a then Yasha. Not a big fan at all. Like, you have no damage, no Witchblade, no Maelstrom. So even though he had a good game, his impact will not be really felt anymore at this point.
Right.
IDC finished up the Yasha. Still light years behind Medusa here.
3K.
And it's only gonna get bigger.
Got one, you know, one of the ulti orbs needed for the Scotty. Like, he's just getting out of control.
Once that Scotty's up,
The hopes of winning this game are down for SAG.
yeah, the popular Medusa timing Scotty plus Aegis hitting the high ground. How do you deal with it? You don't even have good poke. Like,
No,
if you want to stun her, you gotta commit with a Centaur. Which then probably means Centaur's dead.
Hey, that's hoping you get this kill. XCJ caught again. And XM will eat the Ice Blast, but get
it's
the
time
kill.
because
This will only hurt forever.
what's Scout to say about the gold difference?
For 9,000.
It's over 9,000. Not anymore.
Dire are scanning.
You were too slow, man.
No, we said it when it was over 9,000.
Yeah, but it went to 8K while we said it, so it doesn't count. But after the Roche, though,
Good stop, double edge, all onto the Ogre, but the Rolling Thunder comes in, and that's going to protect the Ogre. XM is still alive. Oh, no. Shackle coming through. There's the swashbuckle. SRF is dead. Dead and gone.
this Solar Crest build-up makes supports feel so tanky suddenly. He has good armor, good stats, and then you committed pretty much everything onto this Ogre.
Dire's
It didn't
middle
die.
tower is under attack.
An Ogre.
Literally unkillable.
Now Medusa, 500 away from Scotty.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Can't take
middle
another tier
tower
2.
is under attack.
And there's nothing that they can do.
I can watch them.
Now it's...
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah. And it's just a straight line. Up for EHOME.
Yeah, never looking back.
Got a quick early lead. They really know how to clean it up. Keep it stable. Manta picked up for Spectre, but that's as a Scotty's coming out for Medusa.
But EHOME did beat RNG, correct?
EHOME, yeah, I think.
So unless there's any like dirty surprises in store for any of the...
Oh no, RNG beat EHOME. No, wait, sorry, looking it up. Ice Blast comes in. And that's going to land onto the Medusa. Fire Snap Cookie. They've got the cold feet. It's all proccing over. And now they'll use the Stampede. He'll shatter. But that's only his first life. Fade's also dead. IDC away from the fight now. Rolling Thunder coming through as well as the Swashbuckle. They've got the static link that's out on the IDC. Disarmed him. They've also lowered that armor with the Solar Crest. They'll get the kill on the IDC. Take out 7E and look for more. CJ trying to TP. SRF not looking like he'll be so fortunate to leave.
Can't move. 100 movement speed.
Literally unmovable. Double kill for Sylar. Shield crash on Son Goku. He'll throw a stun out and survive.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going back, EHOME did beat RNG, and then they lost.
It means unless any of the RNG or SAG beat any of the top contenders, EHOME is pretty much secured for the next season already.
Doing the math.
Doing the math. Yep.
Crazy. A lot of teams left to play. IG, LGD, Astra, Beach.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the top dogs yet.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting to see how everything plays out. But yeah, last team fight, IDC, full committal onto the Shaman, kills him. But of course his teammates, you know, still busy with the Dusa. Can't back time. He goes down. 14k gold lead. Medusa is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Dire's bottom
Way
tower
far
is
ahead.
under attack.
Way too far.
Even the Razor is massive as well. He got a deity bottled up. He's gonna be hurting a ton.
Dire's
They're
bottom
all
tower
just
has fallen.
massive.
I quite like the combo between Dusa and Razor as well. And people that are stoned, they also take more damage from Eye of the Storm, of course.
On top of that, I love the Pango. Like, with that, like I said, with that Link Dagger, it really disrupts these fights, makes it very difficult for SAG to show anything. And they just get demolished.
Yeah, it's not even close, these fights so far. Spectre's going for a Skadi next. I really feel like the biggest problem is that itemization on Mirana. Like, he's just not dealing damage. He's hitting for 150, no Maelstrom procs, no Witchblade procs. He's tickling them.
Radiant's top tower is under
Medusa
attack.
takes like, what, 20 damage per hit from her? If even.
Damage on the Razor. Working with this Bloodlust, working with the damage, working with a massive lead.
This is exactly what you need when you play Ogre. You want to have these heroes that all make good usage of the Bloodlust. Dusa, Razor, probably two of the best in the game.
Radiant are scanning.
See if they push out bottom.
Sada going for the butterfly.
He's already got the Eagle Song.
Once he has a butterfly, it's very tough to kill him.
He already is tough to kill. They had to throw everything at Sylar or just kill him once.
I think there's still a chance that they can kill him if he's like singled out. And all the Spectre illusions with Manta, with Diffusal, keep rifling him, like he'll hurt a ton. It just really ever be left in a position like that unless they're already questioned.
They're wrapping around. They've got the Hex. They'll use the Stampede. They're trying to run the Rolling Thunder from Chalice. Chalice moving forward. He's already used that Blink, so it's on cooldown for another 8 seconds. But he goes top of the high ground with the Shield Crash. He's keeping up with these heroes. Not entirely wise to it. They are going to chase SCJ. Blink, post-out Ice Blast, all coming through on the Chalice. BKB being popped by XM. They've used that haunt, so XM, Static Link on the run, looking over now at the Mirana. They got the kill to Chalice. XCJ is gone, but IDC follows suit. There's nothing he can do. The Stone Gaze is used. They'll get the kill to Sun Goku. They'll hex him off, finish him off, and take him out.
Sada tipping IDC again. Maybe there's some history. Gonna
Dire's
do some
middle
digging
tower
up for.
is under attack.
But yeah, it's just... They're not even close. Sure, they get one kill again, like they did in the other fight, but they have to blow everything onto that one hero, and then the heroes that follow up, they just have no damage anymore. They get taken down by the Dusa and Razor in this case.
Chalice almost survives that, too.
Yeah, it was very close.
These fights are so one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, they just can't do anything. This Medusa, pick Medusa hero. Once Stone Gate is on, you run. You have no choice but to run.
Problem is they initiated.
And then you get stoned, and you get right click for 50% more bonus damage. It all hurts a whole ton. Sure, you get the Pangle here, but you trade 4 heroes for it. And now there's nothing. I'm gonna wait for Roche to go high ground. Again.
Cold feet, turning around, rolling up, have the shackle, and there's the swashbuckle with one more
This
right
is
click that gets
torture.
the kill. Yeah, it's now just becoming death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, he's got like rolled over 5 times, and he gets like shackled by the guy. He's like, no, you're not done yet. Stand up. He wants to roll you over again. Rolls him over again.
Double damage, Chrysalis,
Ooh.
all there for the Medusa.
Double damage Dusa. Gonna be hitting for a good 400 damage.
Paladin Sword. He's got the Elven Tunic, so he may not swap it just yet. There he goes. Alright, never mind.
Probably gonna give the tunic to someone else.
Serpent Ward's down, tier 3 gone, and they will go after these racks, popping the double damage.
Look at this Dusa attacks me. Insanely fast.
Dire's middle tower.
The range racks go up to the melee racks. They're a little bit afraid.
Very conservative, yeah.
I'm a little surprised.
Let me see those Manta dodges, Sylar.
Has fallen.
That arrow was very late. He had like cold feet on him. He was frozen by it for the full duration, and then at the very
the arrow
end,
comes.
when he's already unfrozen.
Spring is sprung. He's unthawed.
Dire are
Or
scanning.
he's
I
thawed.
got him, guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's going to roll up, and then it's right onto the Sun Goku, right on top of SAG. They get the connects over, but it's only going to be on the Ogre Magi. They'll use the buyback. They'll take out 7E, finish off this Centaur. They're actually just they leave him. They don't even care about Sun Goku. They go after IDC. They will kill the Spectre, get a +1 on SRF, and they'll call GG. SAG going down 2-0 to EHOME. And man, was that just a beating, a brutal beating coming out from EHOME, and never in doubt in game number 2.
Yeah. I feel like it's a similar story to the game. They played Elephant last, correct? SAG did?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar story there. Game 1, they hold their own.